person who just talks about transformation while being oblivious to what transformation is. I found myself in a lot of trouble as a teenager. I got into a lot of trouble, ran with some, I won't say the wrong crowds. They were my friends, but we were very idealistic, and we thought that things were supposed to be a certain way, and we pretty much did what we wanted to do. Sadly, back then, the mindset was that we would not live to see the age of 21, so you might as well do everything that you can, because we did not have an expectation for a long life. I don't really know what caused us to have that attitude or that mindset, but it was a mindset that was adopted by many of us, and unfortunately several of my friends actually did not live to see 21. I actually joined the military at the age of 18. 2 months after graduating high school, I knew that if I had not changed my environment, that I would too become that statistic that I was already putting in my mind that I would become. I wanted to change, and I knew that the only way that change could take place was actually leaving the environment. So I joined the military, and I got to see more of the world. It would be several years later that I was in Iraq, and it was an amazing moment. It was actually around the time that the sons of Saddam Hussein they were actually killed in a military conflict, and the sky was really dark, I remember, and all of a sudden you would see seemed like thousands of tracer rounds were just flying up in the sky. It almost looked like a fireworks show. There were so many bullets just going off in the air, and I had this really heart-to-heart conversation with God. I said, if you're real, I know you to be real, but I don't feel like I'm having these experiences and these encounters with you, and I need a change for my life. What am I here for? Because I really feel like I'm going through the motions. It would be from that day forward that I would really begin to see things that I knew were always there. It was just I wasn't aware of them. God really began to minister to me. So I went from a place of frustration, and God began to speak to me about this very important word. That word is purpose. It would be in that hard place, that difficult moment of my life, that I would continue to have some frustrations. But God was saying that from this frustration, I'm going to show you there is a reason for you being here. There's a reason why it was necessary for you to come here. What I discovered is that when I was always pointing the finger out, saying that this is the reason why I'm not successful, this is the reason why my life is not measuring up to the quality of life that I want to live, the reality is that God was pointing at something in me, saying, no, you need to deal with that, because that mindset is keeping you from realizing the quality of life that you want to have. See, transformation is not an external thing, it's first an internal thing.